in the midst of comparatively flat country in the County Antrim, broken here and there by gentle wooded slopes and prosperous little farms, one of the most sacred hills of Ireland rears itself conspicuously against the ever-changing Irish sky. This is the hill of Slamish, especially sacred because on its grassy banks Patrick herded swine in the service of that fierce old pagan, Miliau. Patrick was 15 years of age when he came as a slave to serve his pagan master, and it is likely that he was brought here by Neil of the Nine Hostages, who was raiding the British coast at that time for slaves and plunder. Some say it was from Wales that Patrick came. Some say it was from Scotland, but where he really came from, no man can surely say. On Skerry Hill, close beside Slamish, was the dwelling of Miliau, where now stands an ancient ruined church. Through the long winter nights of storm and snow, Patrick had much time for thought and contemplation, and here he was attended by an angel, the angel Victor, or, as is more prosaically recorded, by one Victoricus, a Scot believing on Christ. And so Patrick became converted to the gentle Christian faith and made plans with himself to escape to Europe, to prepare himself for a life of holy works and missionary labor. It was to Gaul that Patrick went, where his parents were, and it was in Gaul that he received the Christian education that was to bear such great fruits. Today, the ruined church of Skerry dominates this quiet part of the County Antrim, and where Patrick toiled as a distressful slave, good-hearted, reminiscent Ulster folk now enjoy the liberty of their peaceful occupations. Or so the story goes. And if you think I'd tell you a word of a lie, isn't this the actual mark of the angel's foot in the stone, plain for all to see to this very day? "33 years passed by before Patrick saw Ireland again. It was the year of our Lord 432, and the saint was already 48 years of age. It was in Wicklow he landed, but his mind was on Antrim and his friends there, and not a little on his old pagan master, Miliau. So Wicklow was left for a later date, and into Strangford Lough in the County Down sailed Patrick, to land at this now inconsiderable stream, the Slaney River, known today as the Fiddler's Burn. Looking up the stream, we see in the distance the hill recently renamed Slieve Padraig, with the newly erected national memorial to the saint crowning its summit. Almost in the shadow of the great statue stands Saul Memorial Church, built in 1932. It was on this very spot that St. Patrick founded his first Irish church, in a barn given to him by his first Irish convert, a Prince of Lecale. From this barn the place is named, for the Irish word for a barn is Saul. The good Malachy, Bishop of Down, tried to revive the departed glories of Saul in the 12th century, but this is all that remains of his monastery. And this is reputed to be the stone altar which St. Patrick set up in his first Irish church. The little rounded hills of Down have given the county the pleasant name of a basket of eggs, and typical of the County Down is the wee village of Rahulf. In a field nearby stands the ruin of one of the most ancient and most sacred churches of Ireland. It was founded by St. Tassach, the converted Ulster shepherd who attended St. Patrick on his deathbed on the 17th of March in the year 493. Rahulf Church is so primitive that the stones are joined by yellow clay, for it was built at a time when lime mortar was yet unknown to Irish masons. Within sight of the Mountains of Mourne, celebrated alike in song and story, and close to the national memorial are the Strual Wells, often visited by St. Patrick and blessed by him. A yearly pilgrimage still takes place, and many cures are reported of stricken pilgrims who have been made whole by bathing in these blessed waters. We leave Ulster for a space now and travel south to the royal county of Meath, Meath of the kings, Meath of royal Tara. On the hill of Slane stands the ruins of an abbey burned by the Danes in the year 948, restored in 1512, and now again in ruins. Outside the abbey is a college of the same foundation. It was on this hill of Slane that St. Patrick lit the first Paschal fire in Ireland, in defiance of the orders of the pagan High King of Ireland, who reigned from Tara, which is but 10 miles away. Here, where you see this stone cross, the Easter fire was lit, and away in Tara the smoke was seen, and the High King was consumed with rage. Little did he know that the fire then kindled was never to die in this Ireland of ours, but to burn steadfastly through the changing centuries.